for you. May the Lord protect and defend. May the Lord preserve you from pain. Happiness and peace. So hear our silent prayer.
Red Vodka. Yes, Laser Wolf. Please bring me a bottle of your best brandy in 2 glasses.
Red Morca, your best brandy.
What's the occasion? Are you two having a party?
That might be a party, maybe even a wedding.
A wedding? Wonderful. I'd love to make it merry, lead the dancing and so forth. For a little fee, naturally.
Naturally, a wedding is no wedding without you and your fee.
Good evening, innkeeper.
Good evening.
We'd like a drink. Sit down, Fianca.
Vodka? Schnapps?
Vodka.
Good evening, Tevye.
Good evening.
Ah, Tevye, please, sit down, have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
So, how goes it with you, Tevye?
How should it go?
You're well?
And you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So, how is your brother-in-law in America?
He's doing quite well.
Oh, you've heard from him.
Not lately.
Then how would you know?
If he was doing poorly, he would write.
Well, Tevye, I assume you know why I wanted to see you.
Yes, I do. I can assure you there's no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
Well, you would have a few more without her.
I see. Today you want 1. Tomorrow, you may want 2.
2? What would I do with 2?
The same as you would do with 1.
Tevye, this is very important to me.
Why is this so important?
Frankly, because I'm lonesome.
Lonesome? What are you talking about?
You don't know?
Of course I know. You're talking about my new milk cow. The one you want to buy from me.
A milk cow, so that I won't be lonely.
What's so funny?
Tevye, I'm talking about your daughter. Your daughter, Zeidel.
My daughter, Zeidel.
Of course your daughter, Zeidel. She comes into my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. I like her. And as for me, Tevye, as you know, I'm pretty well off. I have my own house, a good store, a servant. Look, why do we always have to try and impress each other? Let's just shake hands and call it a match. And you won't need a dowry for her. And you might find something in your own purse as well.
My own purse. Shame on you. My daughter Zeidel's not the type that I would sell for money.
All right, just as you said, we won't talk about money. But the main thing of it is, let's get it done with. And I will be good to her, Tevye. I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. You can have a fine conversation with the man if it's about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. If you're rich enough, no one will call you stupid. And with a butcher, my daughter will surely never know hunger. He has a problem. He is much older than her. Well, that's her problem. And she is much younger. But that's his problem. I always thought of him as a butcher. But I misjudged him. He is a good man. He likes her. He will try and make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Oh, Tevye, that's wonderful. Let's drink on it.
Why not? To you.
No, my friend, to you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To good health and happiness. And most importantly, to life. To life. L'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim, to life. Here's to the father I tried to be.
Here's to my bride-to-be.
Drink l'chaim, to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim, to life. Life has a way of confusing us.
Blessing and bruising us.
Drink l'chaim, to life. God would like us to be joyful even when our hearts lie panting on the floor.
How much more can we be joyful when there's truly something to be joyful for?
To life, l'chaim. To Zidel, my daughter.
My wife! It gives you something to think about.
Something to drink about. Drink l'chaim. To life.
Red Morka!
Yes, Laser Wolf.
Drinks for everybody!
Hey! What's the occasion?
I'm taking myself a bride!
Who is it?
Tevye's oldest, Zidel!
To Laser Wolf. To Zidel, your daughter.
My wife!
It's no futures be pleasant ones, not like our present ones. Drink l'chaim to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim to life. It takes a wedding to make us say, let's live another day. Drink l'chaim to life. Raise our glass and drink a drop of schnapps in honor of the great good luck that favors you. We know that when good fortune favors to such men, it stands the reason we deserve it too. To us and our good fortune, be happy, be healthy, love life. And if our good fortune never comes, yes, to whatever comes, drink l'chaim to life.
will be my papa.
Your papa. You know, I've always wanted a son. Only one a little younger than myself.
Good night, Tevye.
Good night.
Good evening.
Good evening, Constable.
What's the celebration?
Tevye is marrying off his oldest daughter.
Aha. May I offer my congratulations, Tevye?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, Tevye, there's a piece of news that I think I should tell you, as a friend. I'm giving you this news because I like you. You're a decent and honest person, even if you are a Jewish dog.
Thank you. How often does a man get a compliment like that? And your news?
We received orders that sometime soon this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom? Here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Not too serious. Just some mischief so that if an inspector comes through, he can see that we've done our duty. Personally, I don't see why there has to be such trouble between people. But I thought that I should tell you, and then you could tell the others.
You're a good man. And may I say, it's a shame you're not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. Always joking. And congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good night. Dear God, why did you have to give me news like that, tonight of all nights? Now I understand we are the chosen people, but every once in a while, couldn't you choose somebody else? Anyway, thank you for sending a match for Zeidel. L'chaim.
Now, children, I will tell you the story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and then we will discuss it together, all right? Good. Now, Laban had two daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. And Jacob loved the younger, Rachel, and he asked Laban for her hand. Laban agreed if Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
Oh, he was an employer. Now, after Jacob worked for 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and gave him his ugly daughter, Leah. So, to marry Rachel, Jacob was forced to work another 7 years. You see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us you must never trust an employer. You understand?
Yes, Persia. Yes, Persia.
Papa isn't up yet?
No, Mama.
Then enough lessons for today. We have to do Papa's work. How long can he sleep? He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. Couldn't get a word out of him. Put that away and clean up the barn. And call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Persia.
Did you think so?
Although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
Ah, and neither, I suppose, would the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know about him? Except that he is the rabbi's son. Would you be interested in him if he were the shoemaker's son? Or the tinsmith's son?
Well, at least I know this. He does not have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Oh, certainly. Any new idea would seem strange to you. But remember, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yes, but he was not talking to you personally.
You have spirit. Even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it is a rusty tool. Good day, Hall.
custom here. A boy respectfully to a girl. But of course, that is too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Oh, our traditions. Nothing must change. Everything is perfect exactly the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing everywhere but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls must not touch, must not even look at each other.
Well, I'm looking at you.
You're very brave. Did you know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate with one another without the permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands together. They even dance together. New dances, like this. I'm looking at Kia. Do you like it?
It's very nice.
There. We've just changed an old custom.
Yes, well, you're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, good day, Perchik.
Good day.
Bilka. Spencer. What's your name?
Hello, Papa.
Otto. Where is Zeitel?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. Perchik. How did the lessons go today?
I think we made a good beginning.
Very good.
Ah, you're finally up. So what happened last night, besides you drinking like a peasant? Did you see Laser Wolf? What did he say? Or what did you say? Do you have news?
Patience, woman. As the good book says, good news will stay, and bad news will refuse to leave. There is another saying that
You
goes,
can die from such a man.
Ah, Zeitel. You are to be congratulated. You are to be married.
Married?
What do you mean, Papa?
Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it!
The butcher?
Oh, my heart told me this is our lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee, I thank thee.
And what do you say, Zeitel?
What can she say? My firstborn bride. May you grow old with him in fortune and honor, not like that first wife of his, Bruma Sarah. She was a bitter one. May she rest in peace, not like my Sidon. And now I must thank Yenta, my firstborn, a bride.
Mazel tov.
You call that a mazel tov? And Perchik, shouldn't you be congratulating her?
Congratulations, Otto, on getting a rich man.
Again with the rich. What's the problem with being rich?
It's no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
And may the Lord smite me with it. And may I never recover. Zeitel knows I am merely looking out for her welfare. Right, Zeitel?
Yes, Papa.
You see?
I see. I see very well.
And Zeitel, why are you so quiet? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa, Papa!
What is it?
I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean can't? If I say you will, you will.
If it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks. Only don't make me marry him, Papa, please.
What's wrong with Laser? He likes you.
I will be unhappy with him. All my life will be unhappy. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks.
But we made an agreement. And with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Papa, please don't force me. I'll be unhappy all my days.
All right. I won't force you.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
It seems it was not ordained you should have all the comforts of life, or that we should have any happiness in our old age.
Reptavia, may I speak to you?
Not now.
I would like to speak to you.
Not now. I'm busy. I have problems.
That's what I want to speak to you about. I think I can help.
Surely. Like a bandage can help a corpse. Later, Motto.
At least listen to him, Papa.
All right. You have a tongue. Talk.
Reptavia, I hear you are arranging a match for Zidal.
He also has ears.
Well, I have a match for Zidal.
All right. What is it?
A perfect fit.
A perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
Made to measure. Like a glove. Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who it is!
Please don't shout at me.
All right. Who is it?
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 It's me, myself.
Him. Himself. Either you're out of your mind, or you're crazy. You must be crazy. Arranging a match for yourself. What are you, everything? The bridegroom, the matchmaker, the guests, all rolled into one. I suppose you'll also perform the ceremony. You must be crazy!
Please don't shout at me, Reptavia. As for being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual. It's crazy.
Times are changing, Reptavia. The thing is, your daughter Zidal and I gave each other our pledge over more than a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge.
Yes, Papa. We gave each other a pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. You gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. And where do you think you are? In Moscow? Paris? And where do they think they are? America? And what do you think you're doing? You stitcher! You nothing! And who do you think you are? King Solomon? This isn't how things are done. Not here. Not now. Some things I cannot, I will not allow. Tradition. Marriages should be arranged by the Papa. This should never be changed. One little time I pull out a prop and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Doesn't anybody have to ask the father anymore?
I've wanted to ask you for some time, Reptavia. But first I wanted to save up enough for my own sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense. You're just a poor tailor.
That may be true, Reptavia, but even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Reptavia, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of match would that make with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he is an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, he has nothing. On the other hand, things cannot get worse for him. They can only get better. They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him. She wants him. And look at my daughter's eyes. So hopeful. Tradition. Very well, children. When shall we make the wedding?
Thank you, Papa.
Reptavia, you won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. They gave each other a pledge. Modern children. Golda. What am I going to do about Golda? What will I tell Golda? Help!
Model, you were wonderful.
It was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles, led him to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought would never be. God has given you to me.
Oh, Zeiten, Mantel, Laser.
What? What is it?
Help! Help!
Tevye, wake up!
Where is she? Where is she?
Where is who? What are you talking about?
From Sarah, Laser Wolf's first wife. She was right there a minute ago.
Tevye, Fruma Sarah's been dead for years. You must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt, and I'll tell you what it meant.
It was terrible.
Tell me.
All right. Only don't be frightened.
Tell me.
In the beginning, I dreamt that we were having a celebration of some kind. Everybody we knew was there, and musicians too. In the middle of the dream, in walks your grandmother Saito. May she rest in peace.
Grandmother Saito, how did she look?
For a woman dead 30 years, she looked very good. Naturally, I went up to greet her, and she said to me,
A blessing on your head
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
to see your daughter wed.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
And such a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor Mato Camsoil.
Motto?
A worthy boy is he,
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
of pious family.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
They named him after my dear Uncle Mordecai, the tailor Mato Camsoil.
Tailor? She must have heard wrong. She meant a butcher.
"You must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You mean a butcher, Grandma, by the name of Laser Wolf."
I meant the tailor, Tevye, my great-grandchild. My little Saito, who you named for me. Mato's bride was meant to be. For such a match I prayed. In heaven it was made. A fine, upstanding boy, a comfort and a joy. The tailor Mato Camsoil.
But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
But we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher Mr. Laser Wolf.
So you announce it, Tavia. That's your headache. But as for Laser Wolf, I say to you, Tavia, that's your headache too.
It was a butcher. It was Laser Wolf.
Sure. Yes, it could. Why not? You could be mistaken. It's the butcher's wife, not me on the grave. It's the butcher's dear darling, the part is like Frumacera, 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 Frumacera,
But it's about your daughter marrying my husband. Would you do this to your friend and neighbor Frumacera? Have you no consideration for a woman's feelings? Handing over my belongings to a total stranger.